Philadelphia, and we are taking a look back. And folks, the look back hurts tonight. Dodgers 4, Phillies 2. Game 1 in LA, and I will tell you exactly how we lost it. Zack Wheeler threw 6 innings and gave up 4 home runs. 4! Freddie Freeman in the first, Max Muncy in the second, Shohei Ohtani in the third, Will Smith in the fifth. 4 solo shots, 4 different innings, and our ace walks off the mound a loser. Meanwhile, a fella named Justin Wrobleski, who I could not have picked out of a lineup this morning, throws 7 innings, gives up 1 run, and punches out 9 Phillies. We swept the Padres Wednesday, and we come to Hollywood and lay an egg.
Evening, Jack. 4 solo homers. That's the game in one sentence. Wheeler's line is 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 4 punchouts. The thing is, the only 5 hits he gave up, 4 of them left the yard. Nobody was on base for any of them. So it's not a blow-up, it's 4 mistakes that all went 400 feet.
4 mistakes that all went 400 feet is still 4 runs, Craig? Muncy's left at 104.5 off the bat, 396 feet to right center. Smith hit 104.6, 388 feet. These are not cheap. These are not cheap. These are blasts.
They're blasts. And Wheeler kept the ball in the zone all night, which is why they kept hitting it out and nobody walked. 1 walk in 6 innings. He threw strikes. The Dodgers just didn't miss the ones over the middle.
Before I lose my whole mind, let me give you the inbox because I'm going to need company tonight. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com. Write in and tell me how an ace gives up 4 home runs to 4 different men and we score 2 runs total. Tell me I'm overreacting. I dare you. Jack at thecaptainjackshow.com.
You are overreacting, but I'll let the listeners say it so it lands harder.
It won't land, Craig, because I'm right. We faced a guy we'd never heard of, and he carved us up. 9 punch-outs. Schwarber struck out twice. Harper struck out 3 times.
Harper went 0 for 4 with 3 punch-outs. That's a fact. Schwarber hit the one ball that mattered for us. A solo homer in the 6th, 411 feet, his 22nd of the year. And Berroa drove in Marsh in the 8th. That's the 2 runs. That's the whole offense.
22 homers for Schwarber, and it was a consolation prize. That tells you the night.
Levels are good, fellas. And the phones are full, but I'll warn you, they're not happy phones. First caller's ready when you are.
Of course they're not happy, Kevin. Send them through. Misery wants the company.
First up, Carmine in North Philly.
Jack, 2 runs, Jack, 2. We sweep San Diego, and then we go out west and put up a 2 spot against a man nobody's ever heard of.
Carmine, I'm right there with you.
9 punch-outs, Jack. 9 Phillies walk back to the dugout with a bat on their shoulder or swinging through air. And I told you Wednesday, I told you, sit Garcia. And what'd they do? They run him out there, 0 for 3, a punch-out, strands a man again. Did Mattingly listen? He did not listen.
Garcia was 0 for 3, that's true, Carmine. But the whole lineup was quiet. It wasn't just him tonight.
That's worse, Craig. That's worse. One bad bat I can live with, the whole order going quiet against a nobody. That's a team that showed up in flip-flops. Where was the fight? You strike out 9 times, you better foul off 30 pitches first. They didn't. They went down easy.
Carmine, the effort point I cannot argue. We got carved, and we didn't make him sweat enough doing it.
Make him work, Jack. Make him throw 120 pitches and you get to that bullpen. Instead, Wrobleski's sitting on 88 pitches through 7. 88! That's a man who had an easy night at the office because we let him.
Carmine, 88 through 7 is the part that stings the most. Thank you for the call, brother. Stay angry. It's the right setting tonight.
Next on the line, Jen in Center City.
Jack, so Friday I said wild card lead by Sunday. That's off the table. Fine. But hear me out.
Jen, you predicted a wild card lead by Sunday, and we lost the opener. The math's not mathin'.
Jack, this is the good kind of loss. This is the loss that makes a team mean. You sweep the Padres, you fly to LA fat and happy, you get punched in the mouth by Wrobleski. Now they're angry. Now they win Saturday and Sunday, take the series, and they walk out of Dodger Stadium 2-1 against the best team in the National League. That's a statement.
Jen, you've turned a loss into a 2-game winning streak that hasn't happened yet.
Craig, the loss is the setup. You don't beat the Dodgers 2 straight without getting embarrassed first. Wheeler gets 4 homered, comes back next time furious. Luzardo's got the ball Saturday. The trajectory survived.
Jen, last week you skipped 6 weeks of schedule. Tonight you turn a 4-2 loss into a series win. I admire the engine. I question the fuel.
Watch Saturday, Jack. I'm calling it.
And next, Dolores and Manayunk.
Jack, dear. Craig.
Dolores, you warned us. Go ahead and say it.
I don't have to say it, Jack. The calendar said it. I told you Wednesday, the team that peaks in May. You swept the Padres and felt wonderful. And tonight the bill came. 4 home runs off your best pitcher. That's not bad luck, dear. That's the season telling you where it's going.
Dolores, it's 1 game against the team with the best record in the league. That's not the season turning. That's a Friday.
It's the first Friday, Craig. There's a whole summer of them. You watch the way Wheeler walked off that mound in the 6th. The shoulders. And man, who knows? I've seen those shoulders before.
Dolores, you read a man's shoulders and found the apocalypse. That's a gift and a curse.
I only watch, Jack. The shoulders don't lie. Good night, dear. Bundle up.
3 calls, 3 flavors of pain. Carmine wants fight. Jen found a silver linen in a punch to the mouth. And Dolores read Wheeler's shoulders like a tea leaf.
Let's walk the game, Jack. It's quick, because not much happened for us. Wheeler gave up the Freeman homer in the first, 365 feet to left. Freeman's 8th. Then Muncy in the second, his 13th. Ohtani in the third, his 10th, 374 feet to right. Smith in the 5th, his 6th, 388 to right center. 4 innings, 4 solo shots.
Spread across the order too, Craig. 3-hitter, 6-hitter, leadoff, 7-hitter. That's not one cold-blooded slugger. That's the whole Dodger lineup taking turns.
And in between, Wheeler was fine. He retired everybody who wasn't hitting a homer, basically. 1 walk, 4 punchouts. Tim Mizah came on in the 7th and threw 2 clean innings, 1 hit, a punch-out. The bullpen was fine. It was the 4 swings.
And the swings weren't cheap, Craig. Freeman jumped a fastball in the first. Muncy sat dead red and got a heater up in the second. Ohtani hit a splitter that didn't split, 374 feet. Smith golfed a sinker 380-88 in the 5th. 4 different hitters, 4 different counts, 4 no-doubters.
3 of the 4 were fastballs or sinkers up or over the plate. Jack. Ohtani's was a splitter that stayed up. Wheeler lived in the strike zone, didn't walk anybody, and the price of living in the zone against that lineup is they make you pay for the one you leave up.
A lineup of Freeman, Muncy, Smith, Ohtani, Betts, Tucker. You leave one over the middle, and it's gone. There's no place to hide a mistake against those guys.
That's the Dodgers. Best record in the league for a reason.
And our side of it, Wrobleski. 7 innings, 1 run, 9 punchouts, 88 pitches, 63 for strikes. The 1 run was Schwarber leading off the 6th, 411 feet to center, 104.8 off the bat. Number 22.
After that, the 8th, Edgardo Enriquez came in throwing 101, 102. Marsh got a double off him, 385 feet, 102.7 exit velocity. Then Garcia grounded out, moved Marsh to third, and Steward Berroa singled to center to bring Marsh in, 2-4. That was the rally. Schwarber struck out to end it.
That was the only time we threatened all night, Craig. The only time.
Just about. We had Turner reach on a Tucker error in the 4th, got him to second, and stranded him. That was the only other base runner who got past first until the 8th. Wrobleski just went through the order. Schwarber twice. Harper, Marsh, Stott, on and on. 9 punchouts, no walks, 88 pitches, 63 for strikes.
A 96, 97 fastball and a slider. Craig, that's 2 pitches. 2! And 9 of our hitters either struck out or rolled over weak contact for 7 innings against a fella making a spot start. He pounded the zone and we never adjusted.
Some nights a guy's just better than your lineup. It happens. Tonight, Wrobleski was better than our lineup. That simple.
Berroa keeps showing up, Craig. Quiet kid, keeps putting the bat on the ball. A single to center off a man throwing 100. I'll take Berroa.
He's been a nice piece. But 2 runs is 2 runs. Trey Turner, 0 for 4. Harper, 0 for 4, 3 punchouts. Bohm, 0 for 4. Stott, 0 for 3. The top of the order went quiet against a guy making spot starts.
0 for 4 for Harper with 3 punchouts. Craig and Dave from Bucks County promised me 3 knocks today. 3 knocks. I wrote it down Wednesday. I have it in the log.
Dave's in block 2, Jack. He'll have to answer for it.
He will answer for it. Hold the line on that.
One thing on Wheeler before you move on, Jack, since you led the show with him. He threw 90 pitches through 6, 56 for strikes. Mattingly had him available for a 7th and went to Mesa instead. With 4 homers already on the board, that's a defensible hook.
Defensible, Craig. But that's our ace, and we pulled him down 4 with the offense in a coma. You leave Wheeler out there for the 7th, maybe the bats wake up and get him back in it. Instead, Mesa's mopping up a loss, and Wheeler's wearing an L he half-deserved.
The Bats had 3 innings after the 6th, Jack. They scored once. The pitching change is not why we lost.
No, it wasn't. It was 9 punch-outs and a 2-spot against a guy off the scrap heap. I know it. I just need somewhere to put the anger and the bullpen doors closer than the lineup.
Put it in the inbox.
That's a good idea, Craig. One more thing on the inbox before we move. Jack@thecaptainjackshow.com. Tell me if you yank Wheeler earlier. Tell me if 4 solo homers is bad luck or a bad night. Write in.
For what it's worth, fellas, the home plate guy tonight, Steven Jashinsky, called a clean game. I went back through it. The zone was square all night. No excuses to hand out there. Just wanted that on the record before Carmine calls back looking for one.
Honest of you, Kevin.
Kevin gives the umpire a clean bill of health and takes away my favorite excuse. Logged. Moving on.
Before we get to the alum, Jack, I pulled up the Our Phillies game thread, the live one. What people were typing while it was happening.
Read him, Craig. Misery wants the company.
First, similar appeal 9239, quote, Wrobleski can't even throw a no-hitter. What a bum.
A bum, Craig. The man threw 7 innings, 1 run, 9 punch-outs, and similar appeal 9239 is mad he gave up a hit. That is a fan base spoiled and broken in the same night.
He gave up 1 run. The bum beat us.
The bum beat us. That's the part that stings.
Next, 663 Silver Stacks, quote, after 10 p.m. in Apple TV, disgusting.
Now this one I'm with, Craig. A 10:15 start on the coast on Apple TV. You got to hunt for the channel. You got to stay up past midnight. And for what? 4 solo homers, 663 Silver Stacks is grieving the whole experience.
That's a complaint about the broadcast, not the team.
It's all one grief, Craig. The team, the time slot, the streaming service, it compounds.
Last one, Ulanton, quote, way to go, new guy.
Sarcastic Craig. Dripping with it. The new guy carves us up and Ulanton gives him a little salute. That's a man watching his team lose to a name he learned tonight.
That one age is fine. The new guy did, in fact, go.
Past and the future, Craig. Give me the alum. I could use somebody else's box score.
Today's pull is Matt Strom. He's in Kansas City now. Royals.
Strom. Lefty out of the pen. What's the line look like?
17 games, no starts, 1-1, 16 and a third innings, 17 punchouts, 7 walks. ERA's 386. WHIP 129.
386, 17 strikeouts, and 16 innings. That's fine. That's a leverage lefty doing leverage lefty things in Kansas City.
Same guy we had. Different uniform. Nothing to get worked up about either direction.
No, there's no story there, Craig. He was steady for us. He's steady for them. We move along. Take me to the kids.
The kids haven't changed much, Jack. Aiden Miller still hasn't logged a game at AAA Lehigh Valley. Gage Wood, 22. At AA reading, 2 starts, 7 innings, 10 punch-outs, 1 walk, 2.57 ERA. That's the one I keep coming back to.
10 punch-outs and 7 innings at AA. Craig, 1 walk. On a night where my big league rotation gave up 4 homers. Give me the kid in reading missing bats. Gage Wood is the name.
Then it thins out. Rincone's at high A, still hasn't found a hit. 0 for 9. Obermueller at single A, 3 innings, 7 punch-outs, but a 3 ERA on a small sample. And Renteria, 17 years old, in the rookie league, 1 game, 2 for 3, 2 runs. Tiny sample, but the kid's 17.
17 years old and 2 for 3. That's a baby, and he's already on base. I love the future, Craig. The future never gives up 4 solo homers.
The future also hasn't faced a big league hitter, Jack.
Details, Craig. Details. Future's intact. Phone's back open, Kevin. Block 2. And tell Dave I'm waiting for him.
First in block 2, Reggie and Camden.
Captain, Reggie, I've been working the numbers since the 6th inning, and I want you to hear me out before you react.
Reggie, I'm too tired to react. Lay the bricks.
4 home runs, Cap. All 4 solo. 0 men on base for any of them. You know what that tells me? Wheeler doesn't have a stuff problem. He's got a sequencing problem with nobody on. I went back. All 4 came on a fastball or a sinker in the middle third of the zone. Head in the count or even. He's challenging with the heater when he's not in trouble and getting bit.
That's actually close to right, Reggie. The Freeman, Muncy, and Smith balls were all fastballs or sinkers up. Ohtani's was a splitter that stayed up.
Craig is confirming the chart. Cap, here's the fix, and it's free. Cotham, the pitching coach, has Wheeler bury the splitter with nobody on, same as he does with men in scoring position. You take away the get-me-over heater, and these are 4 flyouts, not 4 homers. I've got it diagrammed. Somebody just needs to walk it into the coach's room.
Reggie, you've turned a 4-homer night into a coachable moment with a chart, and I have to say, that's the most hopeful thing I've heard all night.
Reggie, you can't just tell Zack Wheeler to throw a different pitch and call it solved.
Tonight you can, Craig. 3 of the 4 homers, a fastball or a sinker, up or over the plate. It's a pattern from 1 game. And the fix is the splitter down, not a new pitcher. I'm not reinventing the man, Craig. I'm moving 1 pitch 6 inches.
6 inches, Reggie. That's the margin tonight. 6 inches on 4 pitches, and it's a different ball game.
It's all fixable, Cap. You just got to make some calls.
Next, Dave from Bucks County.
Hey, Jack. Hey, Craig. Now, before you start.
Dave! 3 knocks! You said Bryce had 3 knocks in L.A. He went 0 for 4 with 3 punch-outs.
Jack, hear me out. Wrobleski's a lefty throwing 97 with a wipeout slider, and Bryce sees lefties all night because pitchers are scared of him. 0 for 4, sure, but he saw 20-some pitches. He battled. The 3 knocks are coming. I was just a day early.
A day early on 3 knocks that produce 0 knocks. That's quite a margin, Dave.
Craig, Bryce is locked in. The results just didn't show. You watch Saturday against Sasaki. Bryce squares 1 up Saturday, I promise you.
Dave, you made the exact same promise Wednesday, and the man went 0 for 4. You're making me a new promise to cover the old broken one.
That's how you know I believe in him, Jack. I double down. Bryce Saturday. Write it in the log.
It's a log, Dave. It's all in the log. We'll read it back Saturday night.
And finally in block 2, Lou from Fairmount.
Hello, Craig. 4 home runs, all of them in the air, all of them gear, all of them gone.
Lou, talk to me.
In 1968, Jack, a man hit a fly ball. It was an out. You hit the ball in the air. The center fielder caught it. You ran back to the dugout. Now they teach him to hit it in the air on purpose. Launch angle, they call it. Muncy hit one at a 40-degree angle tonight. 40 degrees. In my day, you'd get yelled at for that swing.
40-degree launch angle on the Muncy homer. That's in the brief, Lou. You're right on the number.
I know I'm right, Craig. That's the game now. Everybody swings up. Half of them strike out, the other half hit it in the seats. There's no in-between no more. No little flares, no hit and run, no moving the man over. Just punch-outs and home runs. We struck out 9 times, and they hit 4 out. That's the whole modern game in one box score.
You may have just described baseball in 2026 better than anybody at a podium. Punch-outs and homers, nothing in the middle.
It used to have a middle, Jack. That's all I'm saying. Good night.
6 callers. Reggie's got Wheeler fixed with a chart. Dave doubled down on a broken promise, and Lou misses the parts of baseball that don't happen anymore.
Lou's not wrong about the middle, Jack. 9 punch-outs, 4 homers, 2 of our runs on a solo shot and a single. That was a true outcomes game. Time for hot takes from the masses, Jack. The R Phillies post-game thread. Here's what they're saying about the loss. 3 of them.
Bring me the takes, Craig.
First up, M. Tor, quote, "Not only do I hate the Dodgers, but I also hate losing to the Dodgers."
Mtor speaks for the whole city. There are teams you lose to and you shrug. The Dodgers are not one of them. You lose to the Dodgers and it sits in your stomach like a cold cheesesteak. Mamtor gets it.
It's a tidy little sentence. Hard to argue with it. Next, Advoti, quote, "Losing by 2 against the Dodgers actually isn't anything to erupt over, honestly. It was just a rare Wheeler off night. We absolutely need to make some changes, e.g., right field, but it's not like they beat us 20-0.
Advoti is the voice of reason, and I resent him for it. A rare Wheeler off night, he says. Right field needs a change, he says. And he's right on both counts. But don't erupt, Advoti. This is an eruption show.
Advoti made 3 correct points in 4 sentences. Wheeler was off, right field's been a hole, and it wasn't 20-0.
He did the work, Craig. Carmine wanted Garcia benched, and Advoti typed the same thing calmly with the parenthetical. Same take, different temperature.
Last one, Foolish Oyster, quote, "Steward Berroa really had 1/3 of our hits."
1/3 of our hits from Steward Berroa. Craig, we had 3 hits all night, 3, and Berroa had 1 of them. When your 4th outfielder is 1/3 of the offense, it was a quiet night.
3 hits, and Berroa had the RBI single in there. Foolish Oyster did the math, and the math is grim.
You know what, Craig? I want to call somebody. I want to get a player on the phone.
Call who?
Brace, Dave's defending him. I want to hear it from the man. Oh, for 4, 3 punch-outs. I just want to ask him what he saw.
He's going to pick up the phone after an 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in L.A. Sure he is.
Kevin, get me Bryce Harper.
Yeah, hello.
Bryce! Captain Jack. Am I talking to Bryce Harper?
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
Bryce, tough night. 0 for 4, 3 punch-outs against Wrobleski. What were you seeing up there?
Yeah, the lefty was tough. Honestly, though, Jack, I got a bigger problem right now. Somebody's been in my drawer. I'm looking for a 1/2-inch socket, and there's a 13mm sitting right where it should be.
A socket?
A 1/2-inch, Jack. I got a guy who borrowed the bench last week, and now my standard and my metric are all mixed together. I reach for a 1/2-inch, I pull a 13mm. Every single time.
We were asking about the at-bats, Bryce. The 3 punch-outs.
Yeah, the at-bats were fine. I saw the ball okay. Listen, fellas, I can't talk long. I got a guy coming by in 20 minutes to look at a brake job, and I can't find the breaker bar. If I don't get the drawer sorted, I'm starting from scratch.
Bryce, before you go, you got 3 knocks Saturday. Dave from Bucks County guaranteed it.
Tell Dave the 1/2-inch is more important right now. I gotta go. Jack, somebody to mix my drawers, and I gotta live in it. Yeah, bye.
I think that might have been the fake Bryce Harper, Jack.
I had a feeling, Craig. Bryce doesn't do his own break jobs.
Bryce does not have a mixed metric and standard drawer. Bryce has people for that.
He should, after tonight. He could use a clean drawer and a clean swing. Both starting fresh Saturday. We're drawing to a close on a sour one. Time for the Collar's walk-off. One take, one swing, give it to me. You're up for the walk-off. Swing!
88 pitches through 7, and we couldn't make Wrobleski work. Shameful.
Next to plate, swing!
4 home runs off your ace. The season told you something tonight. You just didn't listen.
Step in. Swing!
This is the loss that makes him mean. Series win by Sunday. Watch.
Walk off, swing!
Bury the splitter with nobody on, Cap. 4 homers become 4 flyouts. It's on the chart.
You're up, swing.
9 punchouts and 4 homers. No middle to the game no more. 68.
Last one, swing!
Bryce squares 1 up Saturday. I'm saying it again.
Lights out on the walk-off, folks. That's the show, Philadelphia, and it's a loss. Dodgers 4, Phillies 2. Zack Wheeler gives up 4 solo home runs. Wrobleski punches out 9, and we put up a 2-spot in Hollywood. We are 29 and 28. The sweet feeling from Wednesday is gone, just like that. But it's one game, and Jesus Luzardo's got the ball Saturday night against Roki Sasaki, and I'd like to see us make a kid throw more than 88 pitches this time. One last time on the inbox, jack@thecaptainjackshow.com. Tell me Wheeler bounces back. Tell me Dolores is wrong about the shoulders. Tell me Dave's going to be right about Bryce for once. I'll read everyone.
Game 2 Saturday night. Luzardo against Sasaki at Dodger Stadium. Phillies drop the opener, looking to even it up.
Until Saturday night, Philadelphia. Stay loud even when it hurts.